welcome to my channel. That seems so weird to say. I gotta get used to that. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Let's get that out of the way. So, I don't have no topic or agenda. I'm just here. I'm just gonna let it flow and see where we go. But I do want to start with a scripture, and I have Joshua 1:9. And it's actually one of the very first scriptures that God first gave to me in order to encourage me to continue to follow the path that He was leading me down. And still leading me. So Joshua 1:9 says, "Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." And so I believe I got that scripture probably about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. And I learned it, of course. And I would say that to myself all the time, especially when I came up, especially when I went into spaces I wasn't really comfortable going into, wasn't really familiar with, because the whole business thing is new, and it's something that I'm still growing in. And so Joshua is a leader, right? So that was one of the main things, one of my takeaways from studying the book of Joshua. Of course, we know Joshua replaced Moses, and Joshua led the people into the promised land. And so in the first chapter, God encouraged Joshua, be strong, be very courageous. That's Joshua 1:7. So he's constantly, encouraging Joshua, be strong, be courageous. And I'm like, just telling myself that, be strong, be courageous, keep going. And then I honestly can tell you that, like, over the years, I've been blossoming and really opening up more and more, because I would be what you would call an introvert. I like to stay to myself. I like to just not be bothered all the time. I like to mingle and, hang out with my friends, yes. But a lot of the time I like to be by myself and do my own thing. When I can steal away a moment from my husband and my kids and stuff like that. But yeah. And so with pursuing business and then fashion and entwining faith with that, it's really been having me to step out of my comfort zone and doing something different and new. And so one of the things that I had promised God was that I was going to be consistent. Starting a YouTube thing is something that's been on me for a long time. I didn't want to do it because I was like, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to share? But of course, all of that began to come. And now I just wanted to share a little bit about some of the struggles you may face when you work in a full-time job. You're married, you got kids, and you're dividing yourself across all of those different things. And on top of trying to pursue the purpose that God placed on the inside of you. So today when I got home, I was tired. I was drained. I'm not going to even lie. I was in my bed before I began to get the stirring of coming down here to do a video. And so one of the things I had prayed about was, God, can you please stir up a passion in me and couple that with some strength? Because when I get home from work, I am mentally drained. I'm tired. There are days where I come home and my hubby got to take over because I'm passed out in the bed. I'm tired. And so I said, Lord, please, just give me, stir up that passion on the inside of me to get up and do what I want to do. But the flesh is not always willing. And so while I was upstairs laying in my bed, I began to have that stirring because I was going through emails. I was responding to a customer email, doing a follow-up, just making sure she liked her product. Those different things. As I was doing that, and I was working on some posts, and I was like, I felt the stirring. I was like, oh, I gotta come down here and do a video. And so, don't get me wrong, I'm really loving this. I'm really liking doing the videos and doing the posts. I love working on my business. I do. Sometimes, some days, I'm just so tired. And I'm like, Lord, please help me to deal with that, because I don't want that to be my everyday. Because you can start off one day being tired, and then it leads to the next day you being tired, and on and so forth, and then you don't get nothing done. So let me tell you, if you want any type of motivation, read the book of Proverbs. Because I say, Lord, I've been a fool for a long time. Help me. But yeah, the book of Proverbs will get you right. And so you can just do a simple prayer. Ask God to just stir up the things on the inside of you so you can pursue what it is that He has placed on the inside of you. This whole blogging and YouTube stuff, the whole purpose of it is to track my faith walk. So just taking you guys on a journey as I walk by faith with growing my business, still working on getting my office together, taking you guys down that journey as well. And just, I guess, being an example of walking by faith, not giving up, going the extra step, the extra mile, even when you don't want to. That's a perfect example right now. Because I was in my bed, and I was like, girl, you got to get up. Girl, get up. So I was like, I got to get up and do this. So I just want to encourage you to walk by faith, pray and ask God to stir those things up on the inside of you so you can get what you need to get done. You got to. You have to, because it's going to keep nagging you. It's going to keep bothering you, especially if you know it's something that you really care about. So we cannot allow the flesh to allow us to keep making foolish choices. So again, do what God is asking you to do. Stay encouraged. While you're doing it, I'm doing it too, so we can encourage each other. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what it is that you've done to overcome laziness and the flesh that's trying to get you to just not do anything. So again, stay blessed, and again, till the next video.